What up, guys? Welcome back to Cherokee Hacks Life. So this is my second cycle for the Wendler program, and that was the numbers for the Wendler program. I felt like I should just comment through the video instead of just doing it like I usually do the videos. This actually works out a little bit better. But honestly, I really enjoy this program, man. Prior to this, I did the regular bodybuilding. You do 8 reps. You kind of, you increase the weight minimally and stuff. And you kind of go the bodybuilding route. You go 8 to 12 reps each set. But, I never really felt like I was gaining too much more strength or much more strength than with the other programs. But with this one, I've honestly gained a lot of strength in power moves that I never thought I'd be able to hit some of these numbers, especially as quickly as I've been hitting them. Not never, but I mean, hell, 175 probably 2 years ago was like a max, right? And what is it, 185, would have been a struggle, would have been like somebody spotting me and stuff. But, honestly, it's actually pretty solid. And I know my form is something that people always comment on because I don't really touch my chest. But, that's exactly the way that I think is optimal for building muscle mass without completely shattering your shoulders. And I've been through 2 shoulder surgeries and they are not fun. So that was my first wave, and basically it's 3 different waves. If you don't know what the Wendler program is, I highly encourage you to look it up. I'll put down a link below to what I've been doing. Here's wave 2 of cycle 2 of my chest cycle for the Wendler program. And again, this is what I mentioned before in terms of touching my chest or whatever. It was like, oh, you need to touch your chest, or some people actually follow the rule that you need to touch your chest like you do for competitions. No thanks. I'd rather just keep doing it like this and avoid any other shoulder injuries. But honestly, before 215 a year ago would have been a complete struggle for me. I probably would have needed somebody to spot me, especially somebody to spot me probably at the 225 range as well. Here, inclines, I don't know, I tend to struggle a little bit more, and I think this is normal for most people, where, on your incline, you obviously aren't pushing as much weight as you would be on a flat bench, but still pretty solid there too. So that's 185, 205 I struggled on a little bit, but again, 205 was a very distant number for me when I was lifting 2 years ago. Very, very distant. Now I just knocked out 3. So that's solid. So here's the numbers for wave 3, and in it, yes, you see 2 new PRs. And I decided to go in the squat rack. My gym is very, very empty. I know this is like sacrilegious to be able to do this and stuff. But honestly, my gym is really, really empty in the mornings. I'm usually working out by 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm in the gym. My gym is always pretty darn empty. And in this instance, it was another empty day in the gym. So I used the squat rack because I didn't really want to bother anybody or ask anybody from on the other side of the gym, hey, can you spot me real quick? And it worked out fine. 225 has been my highest all-time max ever with a spot, and that was with no spot there at 225. It looked easy. It felt easy. So I said, all right, fuck it. Let's throw on some extra weight. Boom! 235. And honestly, that felt real good. So I said, beast mode! 245 for the first time ever. And it definitely wasn't pretty, but I'll still count that shit as a PR. Obviously, I'm twisting and turning and stuff. You don't want to do that. You want to stay as stiff as possible, but hey, 245 knocked it out. Then on the inclines, honestly, after doing a PR, I was pretty fucking spent, so I wasn't looking forward to this at all. But I stayed on the squat rack. This one I did need help for, and honestly, after I wasn't even really paying too much attention. I actually skipped the actual weight that I should be doing. It should be 195. instead of 205. So I wound up doing 2 because I was gassed out at 2. And I wound up doing 2, but I said, you know what, I gotta do my last one. So I asked this guy over here on the side to help me out. It's a big dude, man. He's never heard of the Wendler series, but he actually helped out, and I wound up knocking out 215 here. So that's it, guys. As always, hopefully you guys enjoyed the videos. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Talk to you later.